My eyes are like bleeding because it's really bright. Hello and welcome to Nebraska. It sucks here as much as anyone would expect it to. I am here with the Silphy.
Ahoy.
You didn't do that just a second ago when my battery was dying. How's it going?
It's fantastic.
Welcome to my hotel room. There's not much to see here. There's this beautiful modern art going on. And that's about it. Yeah. So we're going to play some games, as is the usual thing that we do. But first, it's time for the box. The wheel of fate keeps turning, and it binds us all together, and with each stop it makes another memory is born. Within this box are tokens of the past, each a memory all its own. Select the one that calls to you, and it is yours forever. There we go. Choose your thing.
Sure. Let's see what this thing is and here's eager with the saran wrap is burning his with tape.
I was going to take it off, but I forgot.
I got it. Oh, hey.
It's death! Congratulations!
How appropriate for us foxes, huh?
You have gotten death.
I mean, seems pretty apropos considering how much we fall apart.
Yeah, no kidding there. Very fitting, wonderful death magnet for you to enjoy for the rest of your life. Congratulations on achieving death.
Everything I ever dreamed of as a millennial.
Yay! Death! I'm not the only one hearing that weird buzz, am I?
No, that's them doing yard work. That's a weed whacker.
Alright, okay. Low items, you say?
Free for all!
We'll do it. I might just use my laptop here. I can't see our microphone line. Hang on. There it is.
Okay.
You're gonna link off me?
I'm gonna link off you. I can use any of them, but I'm gonna link off you.
Well, we gotta go to Hyrule then. Where the hell is it? There it is.
The one that looks like Hyrule.
Shut up! It's been Wow, that looks terrible up there. Alright, let's remember how to play this game. That's special, that's attack. Z canceling. Or was it L canceling?
No, L is taunt. Back when they only had one taunt.
There it is. That timing down. Yeah, okay. I'm ready. I know how to Z cancel again. Let's go! Surprise attack, bitch! Oh wait, no, that's crap.
Oh shit! I forgot how little that jump is.
Alright. Oh, that's so much faster. Oh my god. This gonna take a while for me to not try to block with R. Nice. It's not enough. Oh, it is enough. I thought I was gonna make it. Alright.
Oof.
Everything's so stiff. I know how to Z cancel! It's the best thing in this game! Oh, they didn't have ledge grabs back then, did they?
They did. It's just not as precise.
Oops, blew myself up, but it's okay.
Good ball. Yeah, Link was bottom tier in this game.
He's been bottom tier in almost every game. That didn't stop me from being awesome with him. Hey, I was going to use that. That's not good.
Oh, that's not good.
That's not great. No! I tried to double jump! Tap jump sucks!
You can jump with C.
Really?
Yeah. You've always been able to jump with C.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's how I always jump.
I literally never knew that. I have never known that in my life.
That's literally how I only jump.
That changes everything. I've been playing at a disadvantage in Classic this whole time. That's weird. Oh, that's really weird.
Oh no! I'll just take that so you can't have it.
I don't approve. Alright, you've taken the first round because I was learning how to play again. I'm ready this time.
I'll say this. I actually have not played this in about a decade either, so...
I see. I can't believe that I never knew this whole time you could jump with C buttons. My god.
So do you want to link off again now that you've gotten warmed up?
Yes. Now I'm going to show you the true power of the Link that can jump without pressing up.
The magic of the C button jump?
I didn't know. Nice double. Bitch. Oh. Not a fan. Not a fan. Ooh, wasn't far enough. I'll just be keeping you from taking that. I can't land up there. I can't do it. There it is.
Oh god! That was timing.
Surprise! Made it. No!
No. Is this how Arklon felt when you visited him?
Is this actually unstable? Is this a problem for me? I kinda wish you had knocked me after that heart and I just got it.
Yeah, no, I saw what it was, and which is
That
why I
would've
was
been
like,
funny. Ow! Ow!
I think that's
God
gonna.
Damn it!
I told you, this is my wheelhouse. If there was one game I could claim to be really good at,
Bye!
that one's got me.
Eat shit.
Say, if there's one game I was good at, it was Smash 64.
My barrel!
Let's take this.
I don't like this. Well, I don't like where this is going. Alright. I lost even more that time. Let's see how your Mario is. Given that Link is like the worst character in this game, I'm sure that I will do even better. Rude. What?
I am a rude player, by the way.
That wasn't you that made me sad, it was the stage. That happened to me on Final Destination and Brawl all the time. I'll cancel. Z-canceling changed my life in this game, because basically it takes Link's best move with a terrible cooldown afterwards and removes it. Oops.
There's a Boiler up there.
It does run out of bullets eventually, right?
Yes, it does only 16 shots.
I never counted them. Ah! No!
It said in the instruction.
God damn it!
It says in the instruction manual 16 shots.
This is a problem. My favorite item in the game! Uh-oh. Well, it has betrayed me. Oh.
Oof! Ah, you got me.
Delivery! Still lifeless.
That Boiler saved my life.
Maybe so. Maybe so. But for how long?
Probably not long enough. Mario is one of my weaker characters.
It's a trap! Missed.
Oof! That got me.
I'm getting back, I'm getting back. Getting better at my L canceling.
I think you're gonna take this one.
I'm getting back. I'm getting back.
I might have to go back to one of my other mains. Yep.
Good job. Back. I'm getting my skill back. I'm remembering the ways of the Link.
Remembering the art of Link. How did I only get one kill out of that? You were dead 3 times.
I killed myself by falling off the stage.
Oh, right. You committed murder. Or self-suicide.
You don't want to suck. You don't really want to suck. You don't want to suck. Don't go and try and suck me. Oh, no!
Amazing.
Right. A little bit more floaty than I expected there. You may be one of Sakurai's favorite legends with 17 jumps, but that's not going to stop me.
Oh, that's gonna suck for everybody. Yeah, I'm just gonna take care of that.
Ow. Oh, hi! Oh, hi! I want it. How's it going?
Yeah.
Just gonna chill right here, see how it goes. Can't stay up there forever. Care about barrels. Oops! Get out of here.
Good throw.
I was trying to hit you with it. I don't care about the fucking items. I'm good enough to not need them. L cancel. Don't forget about the L cancel. L cancel is very important. L cancel. I heard an item. No, it's just one of these. I don't want to use it. Did it get put down? No. Okay.
Ah!
Alright. Come here. Come here.
Yay!
Gotcha.
I got you at least.
You did. Well, did I actually land on the edge before you lost, though?
Probably not. Considering I only got one kill again.
I ran towards you because I knew. All right. Got my link back.
You're effectively you're getting a lot. You're regaining a lot of skill that my friends did not have. This is my favorite stage because it's as close to Final Destination as you can get.
I would argue that Wispy Woods is as close as you can get if it weren't for the tree. Ow.
Ah!
Haha! I had a gun the whole time!
I would argue your gun was more useful. Oof. Nice.
I didn't expect that to kill, but okay.
I'm at 182% damage.
Nice dodge.
Thank you. Oh, I thought I had hit that first. I don't think I'm going to make
Oh, my aim was just a little off.
Go away.
Nope. No. You can't have it. Ow! That was still there?
Yeah, those bombs don't go away. By the way, thanks for letting me heal.
I can't believe I let you heal. Now you're ahead of me again. Ow. I don't think I can imagine that. Alright.
I'm ahead of you again.
Oh, fuck off!
Nope.
Not happening.
Now, am I as good as Tenta with Falcon? Absolutely not.
I can beat the shit out of him with ultimate. Oh, that was still there again. I didn't notice. Alright, this is going terrible. I think it was mostly my own last fault, but... that's a nice gift.
Let's say, too bad you only ever throw the damn thing.
There's a reason for that. I'm a projectile boy. I don't need another sword. I already got a sword. I need projectiles. Alright.
I did not expect that to actually hit you, so... But I'll take it.
Let's do that again.
That went a lot better than when I went as Mario.
Do that again.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go!
Okay, I need to stop doing that.
You really do.
It's cool that I've learned to do that, because I don't think I ever did that back in the day, but... Okay, let's just go the wrong way. That's cool. Hey, look at this. Bye.
I was about to say, you do realize that flies off the stage.
They do go up very fast, I know.
And I actually discovered something through repeated observation of that. If you stand on them, they leave the stage quicker.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they actually, you noticed how it, flew the length of the ship that time? If you stand on them from the back, they will they will fly up halfway through.
Show me a move.
Nope! How'd I throw that fast?
By double tapping A.
You can throw further by double tapping A? How did I not know these things back in the day? I never played with items, that was worth it. No! Oh god, what? When did you put that there?
At the beginning of the fucking round?
What the fuck, bro? Stop it. Pretty sure I put a bomb there somewhere, but I don't know where it is. I don't see it. Alright.
I've discovered the secret.
Oh, there it is.
Hey, you found it!
Was that visible at all?
Yeah, it is technically visible, but it's the exact same color as the Great Fox's engine.
Bombs? 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 They're yours, my friend, as long as you have enough rupees.
Oh,
what's this? What's this?
Yeah. 189% damage, I'll take it.
Oh, what's this?
Again?
Uh-oh.
Oh, come on, hammer!
Thank you.
Fucking that hammer length, though, bro.
Ow!
Fuck you.
You got double blown up.
Hey, that bomb was still there.
Yeah, it was. Thanks.
Fuck you, Falco.
Hey, Einstein, he's on my side.
Oh! That was,
That L cancel did not go through. Could have blocked that one.
Oof, that one... That was a spicy meatball. I think I'm over.
Ah.
Yep, you got me. Last second, but...
Alright, I brought it back. I brought it back.
This game's winner is
In no part thanks to a couple of hammers.
free for all.
But you're right. It's time to do it like real men.
Free for all.
Now that I've regained my link capabilities, let's see if your link off can pay off. Going back to Hyrule.
Of course.
Land of men.
Manly men. Because real men wear tights.
Oh yeah, the shield doesn't work like that in this game. Hell cancel, idiots. Ooh, you're out downward thrusting me. But you don't know how to elk. Oh, yes, you do.
Thanks for saving me.
You weren't gonna get off that easy.
It's Link.
Bye.
Okay, that time you got me.
Ha ha ha! Who needs items? Why have items? It's fine. Well, I think I'm fucked. Yep.
No, I tried to save you.
It's fine. Cancel. Come on. Not great. Not great. That's too close.
Oh, ow. This is really freaking close, though.
No, no. Wasn't worth it.
Ah, I still got you with it.
Fucking rude. Fucking rude.
No, rude would have been if I had taunted on that kill.
Too far away.
Oh.
Did you just try to bow use? I saw that double boomerang. No! You tried so hard to avoid it.
Oh, and then you got bombed. Ugh. Ugh.
Wrecked. 100% grade A wrecked. No, L cancel, please. It's your turn, asshole! Remember this? Remember me? Gotta wait for that shield to break. I was about to do that. Maybe that's why you hit me with it, because I started to do it.
Ugh. By the way, I don't actually know how to help cancel.
It's simple. You press Z and you link it. Instead of doing this, you do this. Instead of that, you do... Instead of that, you do that.
Huh. I never knew that.
That's how I got really good at the game.
I think I did.
You did it earlier.
I
You
did?
did it by accident.
Probably by accident then.
Okay.
And it's still 2-1. And I'm already damaged.
Rude. Didn't punish. Have you noticed that I never, ever use grab? I never have. Since the dawn of time. If I do it, it's by accident. Enough.
Agreed.
You just agreed that it was enough! Not great. Like it. That was also by accident. Glad it happened, though. seems to have saved me from a terrible fate. Ow.
Oh, how did I not send you off stage?
Bye.
Oh, you edge guarding whore. Nice.
I have outlinked you.
You know, I will say this. This is the first time that I've actually had somebody who was actually challenging that wasn't like a professional player. So that's nice.
Alright, real talk. Although this footage ends with me the victor at 4 versus 3, the playtime we had together ended at 5 versus 7, so Silphy was the real victor in the end. I hope you're ready to die.
Horribly.
I'm a lot better with this Link than the other one, because this Link's actually in the top tier of characters, and he can do cool things like bomb jumps and shit. And there's a lot of more speed and dodging, all the things. And I've got 100,000 projectiles. They don't ever seem to end, no they don't. And when I'm not damaged, I can do this.
Never said I was good with this, by the way.
Want to see something cool? Look at this. Oh, I went the wrong way.
Want to see something cool? Fucking
I'm gonna
kill
do
you.
it again. Well, no, at 0% it's hard to hit. Bomb recoveries, I do them about half of the time correctly. But I can blow myself up from basically anywhere at about 40% and recover, and it's fine. As long as I've got my bomb. Bye. Uh-oh. Not from here, probably. Alright.
Now you have to actually try.
I'm not going to let you win just because I tried to do a bomb recovery posture. Sorry. It's time to die.
Yeah, no. Ow.
That should have knocked you further than that. What the hell? Oh god! Oh no!
Got you with the counter!
Damn you, counter! Alright. I'll take it seriously this time instead of just jumping off the edge, failing a home recovery.
As I say, I can't claim credit for that win.
I tried to be cool and I fucked it up.
3, 2, 1, go!
Not what I wanted to do! I wanted to throw Boomer.
I don't want to hold that.
My bomb. That should have hit you. What? Fucking counter.
Oh. I should be dead.
Whoopsies! It's a lot easier to get back out of that when you fucking screw it out.
Ow.
I don't feel like that should have hit you, but sure. Bye.
Okay. Maybe if you would stop hiding behind all your projectiles.
Would I be a Link if I didn't? Glad I missed that. Ow! Ow! Fucking priority. No. No. Whoopsies! Waited too long to jump. Nope.
Yeah.
Look
See,
what I can do!
that was what I was expecting to happen.
Yes, I will absolutely destroy if I'm Link in this game.
I've never claimed to be good at any Smash other than Smash 64. Definitely not your game, but a game.
1, go!
So I have no idea what my moves are, because I've never used this character before.
There's sword,
Okay.
and then there's some more sword,
Up B.
some sword,
Alright. That's a spin.
that's sword, and
Okay,
this one has
that's-
sword, and then there's sword, and
Alright.
then some sword.
And up B.
So I'll be over here watching some cats and dogs.
Okay, I'm ready.
You're challenging? Oh, you're approaching me?
Well, I can't get the shit beat out of me from over there.
Ooh!
Whoa,
Unexpectedly strong.
I like her.
Why did I let go at that exact moment?
I like this.
Yes! Now you're fucked!
Ah, that's a very punishable move.
You missed. I don't like when you miss.
I thought the whole thing is that you would love when I miss.
It's so strong.
I like her. She's
I've never fought against her really, so I don't know her moves either.
give Mythra a try. Though I'm probably gonna die here in about 2 seconds.
I don't actually know what my kill move is with Joker.
Oh, no, I didn't want to change. That's the reason why I don't like Robin very much, because Robin does not feel like she has
Fuck
very-
off!
Ah, counters.
Only when I've got a persona. Otherwise it's just a game persona counter thing. Wow, it gains so much from that attack. Okay.
I like
You
her.
can be her again, but I'm going to be Link, because I don't know Joker as well.
That's
Joker's my
fair.
second favorite.
That's fair. I will note this is my very first time playing as her.
Yeah, I don't know her moves either, so...
That said, I'm going to say this out. Just say this out, right? You're going to destroy me no matter who I play as Link.
Yes, because he's the only person I've ever played in every game.
And Link is apparently only C tier.
Yeah. But that's still great for Link, given his history. But Link is who I know how to play 100% without failure. No. Oh, I missed.
Ah!
Well, that's dangerous, guys. We've both learned something today. Ow. Ow. Whoop. Shouldn't have done that.
Cool.
No, that just keeps happening.
Apparently.
Ooh, that's still pretty strong.
So she's the strong one, and Mithra is the quick one. Got it.
I don't feel like that should have hit you, but I'll take it.
I don't feel like that last down
I think
stab
that just
should have
because
hit
you
me.
found a cool, strong Falcon Punch that I'm gonna let you hit me with it every fucking time?
No.
No! Okay. You used a different move. Fair enough. Fuck off!
Having fun?
You know it. Oh, I should have followed through. Nope.
Nice. Yeah, no, I like them. I'm not good with them, but I like them. Or rather, I'm up against somebody who knows what the fuck they're doing. And I don't. What the fuck are these bubbles?
Ooh. No, stop. I want to do foot. Foot's better in this game than sword. Oh, I was a little too late for the second boop.
Remote bomb is really fucking strong.
It's great
How is that only C tier?
because of
It is so controlling.
because of this. The only way you can recover is by blowing yourself up like that. Except I was supposed to do an up B instead of a fucking dodge in the middle of the air. I dodge because if you hit the side of the stage, you will immediately get ejected from this stage if you don't tech it. So if I don't hit the stage and I dodge, I die. Recovery with Link is awful, but you can theoretically recover your way around the bottom of the stage with it. So while he has lots of cool stuff he can do with the bomb, if you get knocked around, you gotta be good at that, and it's fucking hard.
By the way, I was not really trying to fight while I was listening to your explanation there.
And that move right there, like, the front air, is the best move in the game. You can short hop it, and just be all like,
I like this though.
no. Stop it. Bye.
Fair. Like I said though, I was more focused
Yes.
on your explanation there.
But yes, bomb recovery is cool as shit, but it's hard to do.
Ah, that's why he's
Southpaw
lower.
is way better than me at everything in the game except that. He has put no work into trying to bomb recover, so I can get back from further away than he can as Link.
Gotcha.
This one fared significantly less good for Silphy, with me winning 6-2.
So this happened in the before times, apparently. They blew up the space shuttle.
It's gonna be the future soon. Ooh. Well, they didn't fuck around with that, did they?
No.
Oh no, it's a bunch of this thing.
And then we get the scene from Spaceballs with Spaceball 1.
This is just a Star Destroyer.
No, when they did the scene with the Star Destroyer, it was way shorter. And then they sent down planes and blew up the cities. The end. So how does the Earth, with all of its mighty forces, respawn?
2 Canadian regional jets.
Yep.
2 Cessnas. Reich! Honor!
So previously, you had kind of wrote this off because it is a on its face generic shooter.
Homing.
I will take a Sonic shooter. But the real fun actually lies in the 2-player mode. So you got your basic shoot that you can just hold down. You got your special, which is your A button. But
This is up hard.
here's the best. Exactly. With X and Y, you can kidnap your actual partner,
And play single player. Alright.
and then they can do...
Nothing.
No. When enemies appear on the screen, I can use my special bar to occasionally...
Uh-huh.
I can hold down my fire button and act as a turret. And each mode, there's actually 2 of the kidnap modes. Each one does a different thing. So if you hit the other button to kidnap me, I can provide side guns.
So it's either side guns or weird turret thing.
Yeah, I can act as a turret. I can point where I want to shoot. I lost track of where I was on screen.
I feel like your firepower when not attached to me is better than your firepower when you are attached to me.
So it goes red, 4 red fast, 2 blue slow, 2 blue fast, 4 blue slow, 4 blue fast. But last time you played this, you tested all the special weapons, and they were like, okay, yeah, because of it is a otherwise generic shooter.
Yeah, it's feeling like that, even with the whole kidnap your partner and shoot as a turret thing. Not really that impressive.
I was never arguing that it was, the most impressive or best shooter. It's a unique experience. And it's unique in that, there's more to the 2-player mode than just, oh, now there's 2 people on screen.
I'll just be taking you. Wait, does that work? And I'll be all like, nope. Okay, that's kind of interesting.
Yeah,
You can
also
nope
use
somebody out of danger.
Yep.
I got my 4.
The other thing about this game is that, like many shooters, it also had enemies had like destructible turrets, things like that. It is it's a shooter, but it's a well-made shooter. Also, it is worth noting that the game actually does default you to the second easiest difficulty. In the harder difficulties, you start out with a red gun. Not 4, 1.
Is that the only difference?
Oh no, the enemies are faster, they shoot faster, and I want to say that there's more to the patterns. Like you'll notice the enemies aren't even getting really a chance to shoot at us. In the harder difficulties, they'll shoot very quickly and very rapidly. So one of the cool things, so each weapon has different properties, or a special weapon has different properties, obviously. One of the things with the Sonic shooter is it's not very powerful, but it can cancel out the enemy's shots.
Nice.
Like that. But yeah, you only gave, this game's only 8 levels long, and you only gave it like the first level, and like barely into level 2.
Yeah, I can see why. It's okay, but there's so many shooters out there, I only like them playing the interesting ones.
Yeah. I won't lie, a lot of my love for this game is that it's a game from my youth. And it's also probably one of the only shooters I can actually play decently. When I'm not playing like hot garbage.
Damn, why weren't we fighting with that giant ship?
I was just to say, and then this big plane comes around and just carries us for a while.
It's no use!
Yeah, and that's the other thing is you only get each special weapon once.
Spray missile! I kinda like that. It forces you to use the different weapons they provide.
Yep, and choosing the right weapon depends on the mission and things like that.
The right weapon is to have 4 blue things.
Once upon a time, I actually had a ideal like weapon strategy, but now the only part of it that I remember is that mission 3, you want to use the shield.
Set us up into murder. I got killed anyway. Get out of here, asshole!
And this is about where you quit.
Whee! Probably because this isn't very interesting. Unless you can play it at this speed.
I mean, if you want to turn the difficulty up and give it a shot.
The difficulty is not the problem. It's all just generic planes. Nothing special is happening. The bosses are kind of cool.
Yeah.
Forests and helicopters.
Well, here's the thing: is level 3 you go into the desert. Level 4 is over the ocean, and then level 5 is going into space. 6 is in space. 7 is the moon, and then 8 is a turbo tunnel to a final boss. So it does change. It's just all of level 1 is forest and the first part of level 2 is forest. Or the first half of level 2 is forest.
That's not forest.
Yep, now we're in the desert.
You can't get me. I'm too fast. Zip zoom. No. Alright, we tried it. I still don't think it's that interesting. Even with 2 players, I'm afraid.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Again, this is a nostalgia game for me. So.
And there we have it. Another visit full of video games in a hotel room. Did you have fun?
I had an amazing time with all the amazing games. Just top quality that you gave me.
Hey, there was some Smash in there too. But anyway, Silphy has to leave. Therefore, it is time for the tube. It is time to do the tube. Once again, another state has been visited and I must scratch it off. You can hold this now.
All right.
Alright,
Pretty sure that's Chimney Rock.
there we go. Ah, we have a Nebraska.
Such as it is.
Supposedly, this is Chimney Rock, according to Silphy here.
I think that's what it's supposed to be.
But I already went to a Chimney Rock in North Carolina. So apparently there's multiple Chimney Rocks. My Chimney Rock had an amazing view, and I posted pictures of it. And also a weird devil face rock thing on it. What's so special about your Chimney Rock?
I don't know, dude. I mean, literally our tourism quote is it's not for everybody.
A rock. At least you get something, though. As I've pointed it out 100 times now. Massachusetts got like half of a building. No, Maryland got half of a building. And then Massachusetts and these guys got nothing at all. So
That's
at least you got a pile of dung.
That's something. I'll take it.
There we go.
I'll take the shit pile.
That leaves. Did I turn that off? No. Okay. That leaves one more state on the eastern side before I go west if my car decides that it wants to survive. But in any case, that's me and Silphy signing off. Bye.
Later.
There's a lot to talk about, but I'm going to make it brief because I don't have a lot of time. I need to get to bed. I'm tired. To start off with, I just came from Silphy's, and I drove down, and this was basically the last leg of the East Coast part of the trip, where I was going to visit family and then go back to my house before maybe going west if everything ended up right. And I did. I went to Kansas City, and I visited my cousin, who I've only seen like once in my life, and it was cool. And then I drove all the way to Branson, where my uncle lives, and then my car exploded. That's right, my car's dead. I don't know what's wrong with it yet. Well, that's not exactly accurate. It's not dead. It was still... It still ran, but it was doing weird things. Very weird and concerning things. The engine light came on, the VSC off or whatever light came on, the anti-skid brakes light came on, and the engine got super rumbly and felt like it was going to explode. So I just turned that shit off and then called AAA to get it towed to the nearest mechanic. And we'll figure out what that all is about when the mechanic gets to it. Until then, I'm stuck here at my uncle's. It's not a bad place to be stuck, but it is potentially the end of my tour, depending on what's wrong with my car. I'm not going to trust driving a half-broken car halfway across the continent a second time, especially through Death Valley, and especially if I get stuck up north when it starts to become wintertime. But this is a really cool place, and it was something I was going to show off as well. I just can't show off what I want to show off to you until the morning. You've seen it before if you've been following me on Twitter. I've posted a picture of the beautiful view off the back of this porch, but I want to show it to you in video form with this cool camera now that I have it, and I can. So tomorrow I will record that at some point so you can see the amazing, awesome view. Oh, actually, another thing happened. Though I got the final laugh with the surprise of my car exploding, apparently my entire family from Oklahoma showed up to surprise me here, to just say, oh, here, surprise, we're here, whenever I showed up. But that kind of got ruined by my car getting stranded on the side of the road and me needing to get picked up. Joke's on you, I'm the master of surprise. You can't beat me. 0 days without chaos, even when it's at my own cost. Anyway, that's all I really have time to say right now. Just, I'm at my uncle's, my car is currently broken and in need of service, and hopefully it's nothing big, but it might be, and that might kill the western coast part. But you'll get to see an amazing view, and we'll scratch off at least one more state before this is all over and done with, and I go home. Whether it's my current car or in another car that I have to buy right after this, depending on how dead it is. Anyway, my arm's getting tired, so I'm going to go to bed, and I will see you for, at the very least, the cool view, the map scratch, and then maybe some outro if I don't go to the west. Or maybe even if I do. Who knows? We'll see. Good morning from my uncle's house in Missouri. Check out this amazing view he has. There won't be much more recording than this, but this view is worth scratching a map over, so I thought that I would at least show it off so that I would have a reason to scratch the map. Also on news of my car, it's only a few hours into the day, but I've already been called and they've let me know what was wrong and that they've also fixed it. It was a bad coil and it cost me about $250, but it's good to go now as far as I'm aware, so yay! Did you hear that difference in my voice? When I wake up in the morning, it's so much deeper for like 30 minutes and then it stops being deep. Anyway, here's some random footage of me just chilling out on the back porch of my uncle's house. Got some hummingbird action, got some kitty action. I spent the day just kind of chilling. I expected I might have had to be there an extra day or two with my car, but it got fixed in like an hour. Turns out fixing a coil is stupid easy, and they overcharged me by a lot. But hey, I can't complain too much. They had it done at like 9 AM on a Sunday. I wasn't expecting that kind of service no matter how easy. And here's our final shot of a super pretty sky that night. Enjoy it while it lasts, because we're about to leave. Oh, hi there, didn't see you come in. That's not true. I just set up this camera and then looked at it and pretended like I didn't see you come in. And in fact, you didn't come in at all. Nonetheless, welcome back to my house. It's been a while since we've been here. I've been enjoying the past 2 days, not having to do anything and just sitting on my ass. It's been great. But I didn't scratch off the map yet. I didn't have a place to do that in Missouri, and I was also lazy, so we're going to do it here. And though my car did break down in Missouri, it was just a bad coil, and after having it replaced, my car is working flawlessly again, so long as the bumper continues to hold on with the tape that's not really holding on. Just have to keep taping it. Nonetheless, that means we're going west in just a couple days. Technically only one, because it is like 1:30 a.m. on Thursday, and I'm going to be leaving on Friday to head towards Fowl and a whole bunch of tourism. The rest of this trip is going to be mostly tourism, unlike the East Coast where I had friend after friend after friend. The West Coast is mostly just 3 people that you'll get to see, a couple of personal friends that I'll get to see, and then a bunch of touristy stuff that you may or may not get to see. I don't know what will let me, I don't know where I can record. I know for a fact that Antelope Canyon, if I go there, will not let me record. I'll just be able to take pictures. And Vegas is kind of wishy-washy. I don't think I can just openly record in hotel casinos, but, you know, I'll record something, I'm sure. Then there's a couple other things that maybe you'll see or maybe you won't. So don't expect too much from the second half of this trip other than map scratches. I'll try to see something so that I can scratch the maps, but other than that, you've already seen the majority of the Let's Play expedition. This is just like a fucking homecoming tour of me doing cool stuff for myself at this point. Anyway, leaving Friday for that, let's scratch the map. There we go. We have ourselves a Missouri. St. Louis Arch makes sense. Pretty standard stuff. Nothing surprising here. I'm going to scratch off the rest of Kansas City's little dot because it annoys me, and I went there. You didn't see that. I was just visiting family. I kind of wish that it had been in Kansas so that I could have a reason to scratch off Kansas after this trip, but it did not. It is not, so oh well. But there we go. That is as good as the East Coast is going to get. Like I said before, I have been to Arkansas and Eureka Springs. I almost went again because it was only 30 miles from where I had been driving out of Missouri into Oklahoma, because apparently it's faster to cut through here than to go down that way now. I don't know why, but whatever. But I might scratch that off after the trip, and well, the rest of these are fine. I haven't really been anywhere else that isn't already scratched off. But next time you see me, I'll be going to the west. Our first stop will be Colorado. But until then, I say adieu. I bid you adieu. I don't just say it. That's stupid. I'm going to go put this stuff in the trash, as always. See you next time. This wraps up the majority of my expedition, the entire East Coast loop, and most of the people that I visited. You're going to see a lot of tourism after this, and a few more people, but mostly tourism. A lot happened in this episode. We saw Silphy, we went to my uncle's, my car broke down and got fixed, then I went home, and we played a bunch of games in the meantime. I guess that's not really that much after all, honestly. But it felt like a lot, and it lasted like a week of time. I believe that the rest of this trip is going to just fly by in videos all kind of crammed together, but it's crazy to think that this was like 40 days into a 75-day trip. We're only technically half done with the adventure I had, even though I think that the rest will be compiled and not even take up 17 episodes, not even close. Nonetheless, next time we head west towards Fowl, but that's a story for another video. See you then.